measure angle PQR equals x plus 5 and measure angle RQT equals x minus 9. Find the measure of each angle.
Okay, so they give us a lot of info there. They technically don't give you a diagram, but you don't need a diagram because they gave you two critical pieces of info. They gave me that angle PQR and angle RQT are what? 562. Are complementary. Or complementary. A lot of ways to say that. Oh wait, they're complementary. So that's kind of critical because what does the term from yesterday, complementary, mean? What does it mean to have two angles that are complementary? Two angles, Cole? They add it to be 90 degrees. Okay, so they give me that info. These two add it to be 90 degrees. But then they also give me the measure of angle PQR. They didn't give me that value exactly, but they did give me something about the angle. What's the something about the angle?
X equals x plus 5.
Okay, the measure of angle PQR equals x plus 5. All right, thank you very much for that info. And then they give me the measure of angle RQT. RQT is what, Sarah? X minus 9. Well, that's just great. They didn't give me either one of them, and they want me to find out both of them. But guys, what's on the board is everything you need to find both of them. Okay? You have this piece right here, and you have that piece right there. Does anyone maybe have an idea of what you could do with those pieces? So you have this puzzle, pieces scattered. What do you do with them?
Put them together.
Put them together. How?
Knowledge. Exactly.
That's a great one. You have to
The pieces
Okay.
go with each other. Figure out what x.
Okay, figure out what x is, but how? Like,
Could you just do 45 and 45 and go from there?
that was a great. That actually came up at the other class. They're like, can't you just do like 45 and 45 and do something with that? And the answer to that question is no. Not even all but one situation you can do that. Yep, perfect.
Don't you do like x plus 5 plus x minus 9?
Okay, x plus 5 plus x minus 9. Okay, where are you? Wait, what?
And then you do like what we learned. Like
Okay, yes, you're getting there. What do I know about x plus 5 added to x minus 9? What does it have to equal? And someone, it's funny, someone in the other, I had a lot of like talking points with the other class that I want to avoid in this class. Someone kept asking me, how do we get 90? And I called on someone to tell me that, and they said it's from the word complementary. And then I asked the same person who asked me the first question. So someone says, how do you know it's 90? And then I asked someone else, all right, how do you know it's 90? Blah, 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 blah. How do you know it's 90? Complementary, right here. 90, automatic, okay? So these two angles equal 90, great. But does this look like anything familiar? Just this side right here. Yeah, you did this about a week ago, not that long. So do you know what to do to add two polynomials? Add like terms. What's x plus x? 2x. 2x. What's 5 plus negative 9? Negative 4. And that equals 90. Right? So that's our equation. 2x minus 4 equals 90.
So basically it's saying 2, what is x? 2 times what minus 4 equals 90.
Good. X value here. 2 times that value minus 4 equals 90. Yep, that's what it's saying. Solving this equation. It's been a while since you've done this too much, but you're trying to get x by itself. Isn't x being multiplied by 2 and then subtracted by 4? So you want to undo that by adding 4 to both sides. So I'm going to add 4 to both sides.
You want us to do it.
Yeah, work it out, because I'm telling you right now, it's interesting. In Algebra 1, some of the brightest people are getting stuck on problems because they don't work it out. Like they try to do it in their head. I'm like, what? I don't even know what's going on in your head, but it's wrong. Whatever it is, I don't know, but it's wrong. So you got 2x equals 90. Oh, sorry, 2x equals 94. Wow, I got stuck on my talking point. 94, thank you. And then, what do you do last here? Divide by 2, I get x equals 47. Oh, yay! Sorry? That's a good question here. I got x equals 47. What does that tell me?
X equals 47.
X equals 47. But that's not what the angles are. Remember what angle PQR is equal to? It's 47 plus 5, which is what? 52. So what's the measure of angle PQR? 52 degrees. I mean, could you have figured out just thinking it through? No, there are how many combinations of complementary angles? I think this class asked yesterday. How many different combinations? Infinite. So good luck trying to find the one that fits. Okay, that's not going to help if you're just doing it by guess. All right, and then how do I find the measure of angle RQT? Well, what's 47 minus 9?
37. No, 38.
38. Good. There we go. There we go. Got those two angles. Now, a simple test. You can do this mentally. What's 52 plus 38? Are these two angles complementary? Mm-hmm. And they fit that description right here.
So what if they aren't complementary?
Well, then you really don't have enough info. Or they might say they are. What do you think the other type? Supplementary. All that changes. That's 180. But then you can figure it out still. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a little bit of review of yesterday. Now it's time to get into our new aspect here. Do I have any questions here on this part? Do you know what complementary means? Do you know what supplementary means? Do you know that you can find one or the other angle for complementary, supplementary, or you can use algebra? Imagine that. Algebra and geometry, is that even possible? Of course it is. Yes?
What if it was like x plus 5, but then it would, on the second angle, is negative x minus 9? Would you change the sign to a minus and then and it'd be positive x?
Gotcha. If they did that to you, that probably means either the problem was written incorrectly or this number x was a negative number to start with. So you'd have negative 5. So that makes it positive. But that's, you're not going to get that. You can, just not this year. All right. Because you're going to be not quizzed or tested, but we're going to see on your homework if you really understand that. All right, protractor time. I'm actually not using them as officially as I would like, but this is what I want you to do. With your straight edge, I want you to draw me a horizontal line. And that is not straight, but I don't have my ruler, and that's okay. You do. Make it as straight as you can. Okay, if you can do that, great. And then, it should be like, it needs to take a significant amount so you can mark things in this diagram. So don't, no, not the whole page. I would say like maybe a third of the page at the most, a third of the page. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, then what you need to do as best you can is draw another line below this line that is parallel to this line. Parallel, all right. Parallel, yep. And I want to see if you guys, some of you are using technique, which is great. I'm going to check out your technique, see if it works. All right, how can you tell that two lines are parallel with just a ruler? Does anyone know? How can I check if my lines were parallel? Okay, they don't intersect, but then I would have to keep extending it out until they finally did, but there's a way to check it out just right here. Yeah, you measure 2 times on that. I just want to see if you guys did it at least pretty accurately. Ooh, ruler. Okay, so what I do is this. I'm going to take, and I can't go all the way there. I guess I can. Between here and here, it's about 9 inches. Here is, a little bit above 9. So you see how it's kind of skewing down. So they're not perfect. How about yours? Mine will eventually, because if those are going down, if it's going a little bit down, it's going to eventually intersect here somewhere. Man. Oh, good job on that. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have to be perfect, but yeah.
So would they intersect at one point, or?
Yeah.
They would.
Well, did you measure
Yeah,
like here
it's
and
like
here?
the one in the first.
Is it a little bit off? If it's one little tiny tick mark, it will intersect eventually. If they were not at all off, then you're good. But that's hard to do just by hand. Did anyone do this with their protractor ruler? You do your first line, and then you do your second line using the same, like you didn't even move it, you just drew it, because that's going to get you parallel. That's okay. Some of you did. Parallel. Okay. All right, now what you need to do, guys, just testing out your parallel lines, is you need to draw a third line that intersects these two lines, and you need to do it kind of like I do it. Okay, ready? Intersects, both of them. Uh-oh. The memories flood back. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This line right here, the top line, the first one you do, we're going to call it line L. Just give it that little letter. And then the second or the bottom line, we'll call it M. Yeah, nice cursive. I just like drawing loops.
Do we have to do it?
No, you don't have to. It's just, it'll distinguish letters and points and all that. And then I'm going to call this guy transversal T. Like, what did you just say?
I'm just going to do a T.
Transversal?
Yeah, I'll write it up here. Transversal. That's what this line right here is called. I'll give you a definition in just a moment. Just draw it out. That's why I called it T, transversal. Transit, transport, do you guys know what those mean? Cross over, cross through. Why do we call this line a transversal? Because it does what? Good. All right. Some of you got the definition already. A transversal is a line that crosses two parallel lines. Two parallel lines. It's not a transversal. It could be an intersecting line, but it's not a transversal. It's a special name we want to call it if it crosses two parallel lines. No, it could be, but pretty close. Just make it pretty close. All right. We're going to look at this right now and see how many angles were formed. Can anyone tell me how many angles were formed?
8. 7.
Peter. Okay, this is what I need you guys to do. And I want to do it the same way I did here. Okay. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. You guys see those? Those are the angles. And then I have here 5, 6, 7, and 8. So how many angles were formed? I mean, I know some of you are thinking, what about that 180 and that 360? Just think of the little. See, I'm not even using geometric. Just think of those angles that we typically think of. Okay, label them that way, please. That exact way, because then it's going to relate well. You guys okay with that? 8 angles? Okay, and you have done this before, so it's not like brand new, but we are going to review it. And, man, I'm telling you this right now. We're in 7th grade. You're going into 8th grade. Then you hopefully will go to 9th and 10th and so on and so forth. This is geometry. This is 2 years from here. For most of you, maybe 3 for others. You will see this again. And you can either be like, what is that in 9th or 10th grade? Or you can be, I remember this, I get it. Okay, so we want to make sure you're good on that. All right, we're going to classify those 8 angles into 2 categories. And this is what you should have in your notes as well. You can do it below it. Interior angles. Interior angles. I'm going to give you a definition in just a moment verbally. So either you remember it or you write it down, your choice. So interior angles. Okay, the interior angles are, and I'll list them off here, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 6. Those are the interior angles. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are the interior angles. What does it mean to be interior? What's that word mean? Inside. Okay, here's my representation of it in charades. Okay, inside, right? Inner, inside, closed up, inside. What do I mean by inside in geometry with these lines? Do you see the two parallel lines? These 4 angles are inside or in between the two parallel lines. That's what interior means. So what would exterior mean? The ones on the outside of the parallel lines. Okay, so can somebody list in order the exterior angles? In just a moment. Let me just write this down. Okay, exterior angles. All right, Josh, in order, please.
1, 2, and then is that 7 and 8?
1, 2, 7, 8 is correct. My nonverbal cue for exterior. Can we do that? Interior, exterior. Actually, you know what's cool, guys? I might do this for you, Swivl. I didn't have you on last time. There's a dance that we come up with. It came on the spot. On the spot. We'll do it. And once we get this all down. But are you guys okay? Interior, exterior. Look at the enthusiasm. I saw that. That was good. Yeah. Just don't hurt anyone when you do this dance. All right. Let's go with our next term. Alternate interior. Yeah, I know. What? Alternate interior angles. Now I added another word to interior. So guys, are we good with interior? Now, out of those 4, there are 2 pairs of, this is my symbol for alternate. Ready? Alternate. Alternate. And you're like, why is he doing that? It's cool. It comes all together. One set of alternate interior angles is right here. Angle 3 and angle 5. Are these, hold on, are these 2 interior? Are they alternate? Well, what do I mean by alternate? Look at the diagram. Wait, hold on. I need a definition, and I need it. It's not just opposite. Murphy? So why are these called, I know why they're called interior, but why are they called alternate? I mean, they could be diagonal, but that's okay.
Because they're like on the inside.
Okay. Sarah?
They're in between the parallel lines, but they're on the opposite side of the transversal.
Yeah, they alternate on the transversal. So that's what I mean. That transversal, they're on alternating sides. Does that kind of make sense? That's why I do this. Ready? Now I got to remember. Or, right? I'm doing the alternating part. Okay. Yeah, kind of, yeah, okay. So the pairs of alternate interior, angle 3 and angle 5. That's one pair of alternate interior. Someone give me the second pair. Sarah, back there.
Angle 4 and angle 6.
Angle 4 and angle 6. That's correct. Does anyone know anything about angles 3 and 5 regarding their measure? Nick.
They are
The same measure? Really? Wait. You're telling me that angle 3 and angle 5 have the same exact measure? That is correct. And you're telling me that angle 4 and angle 6 are the same measure? That is correct. We're going to put that together because that's part of the puzzle. Yes. Rachel?
Are angle 2 and angle 4 alternate interior angles?
Angle 2. Oh, okay, great question. And let's get to that right now. So Rachel just brought up angle 2 and angle 4. Now, Is angle 4 interior or exterior? Interior. And is angle 2 interior or exterior? So one's interior, one's exterior. They're not called interior exterior pair, but there is something we talked about 2 days ago.
Alternate. It's the inverse operation.
Angles.
Inverse operation.
E.
Trinomial.
Vertical. I was going to start trying to figure out R and then, okay, they're vertical angles. And Rachel, what do we know about vertical angles? They are congruent, which means they have the same angle measure. What about 1 and 3?
Yes.
Congruent, right? Okay. Now we know that angle 3 and 5 are
4 and 6 the same?
congruent. These two are congruent. Those two are congruent. We'll do the congruent dance later.
Are 2 and 8 alternate exterior?
You mean alternate exterior? Ready, guys? Angles? Or are you talking about alternate interior angles? Oh, I get it. All right. Let's get that next part here. Thank you for the segue. Alternate exterior angles. And Chelsea just brought up, are angles 2 and 8 alternate exterior angles? And the answer to that question is yes. Do they alternate on the transversal? Mm-hmm. Are they exterior? Mm-hmm. So they're alternate exterior angles. Yes, ma'am.
So would 1 and 2, 1 and 4, and 4 and 3, and 2 and 3 be supplementary?
Okay, 1 and 2? Yep. 2 and 3? Yep. And 3 and 4? Yep. And 1 and 4? Yep. Yes. We're putting it all together here in this diagram. Mandy.
So since 2 and 4 are the same, and then 4 and 6 are the same, does that mean 2 and 6 are the same?
So you're saying, wow, this is awesome. It's like you stole my notebook and you just read it to me. You borrowed it and gave it back quickly. All right. Mandy, say that one more time, and then we're going to put it together on the notes. All right. Say what?
So since 2 and 4 are the same,
We're good?
and 4 and 6 are the same,
We're good?
doesn't that mean 2 and 6 are the same?
Oh my goodness! Mine. Those are called corresponding angles.
Oh, my. There's my notebook. Good job. They are corresponding angles. Okay. You guys all right? I don't know if you're... Well, I don't even know if you're ready for that dance if you guys are already getting...
So ready.
I don't want it to get crazier.
Looking forward to Thursday. Me? No, I'm good.
By the way, I'm turning Swivl around for that. You understand that, right?
So I'm going to see the dance?
No, he's going to see you dance, not me.
Hiding.
Who wants to see a teacher dance?
We do.
We do.
YouTube does.
Wait.
Go viral.
Uh-oh. Angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angles. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call 3 others to give me the other pairs of corresponding angles. So don't call it out. I'm calling on people.
That's really the personal.
I randomly selected Betsy.
Nicholas! Nick!
I didn't even do anything.
Oh, it did. Oh, can I have that? Thank you.
So the last class had no time to do their homework. They got homework, they just didn't have time to do it in class. I have to change it. Yeah, because that was yesterday. That was yesterday for you guys. Okay, we'll see how we do. Sorry, Betsy, can you give me another pair of corresponding angles? 1 and 5 is correct. Can you give me another one? Laura. So we got 2 and 6, 1 and 5, and there are 2 other pairs that are corresponding. 1 and 7 are alternate exterior angles. Okay, I'm going to phone a friend here. Jake, is there another set of corresponding angles?
7 and 3.
All right, I'll put here 3 and 7. 3 and angle 7. Okay, so 3 corresponds to angle 7. Okay, and then there's one more pair. Scout.
8 and 4.
Yeah, 8 and 4, or angle 4 and 8. All right, guys. I mean, for me, you have to do the homework regardless. So, okay. Here we have the 4 pairs of corresponding angles. What have we talked about today with the transversal? We have interior and we have exterior, right? We have alternate exterior and alternate interior. And we have corresponding. Do you know them all? It's hard to know them all on the first day of reintroducing it. So, all right, ready? So, okay. Everyone, stand up, please. Hey, guys. My subscribers are very nice. They're very kind. They're very kind. Okay, here it is, guys. Here it is. So let's get the terms down real quick. Yeah, careful with that. Don't hurt each other. I can see collision course happen. So we have interior and we have exterior, right? We have alternate and alternate. You can do it either way, and we'll try to synchronize it if we can. Okay? We have alternate interior angles. Good. Yeah, we're all doing the same way, pretty much, maybe. All right, and we also have alternate exterior angles. We'll go the other way. Wow, you guys, what? It's like you took a little class on dancing. There you go. All right, guys, we're not going to go too quickly on the first try, but then the second time we're going full speed here. So let's do it like this. We're going to start off first with interior. So we're going to go interior angles, exterior angles. We good with that? Then we're going to do alternate interior angles and alternate exterior angles. Look at that. This is so cool. Okay. All right, guys. Now listen. Corresponding is kind of tough, but that's when don't crash into anybody. Don't hurt anybody, or we'll never dance again in class. Okay, girls. That move you're doing, what is that called? What is it? How many of you cannot do that dance? Cannot do it?
I can't do that.
I can't do that. I haven't tried it.
Oh my gosh.
All right, when I say corresponding angles, that's corresponding. We're going to go with whatever you're doing there. And then we'll end off with angles. All right, let's go slow. Slow. Interior angles. Exterior angles. Alternate interior angles. Alternate exterior angles. Corresponding. I'm going to have to filter that one. Angles. Full speed here. Full speed. Okay. Okay, here we go. Follow my lead.
Disgusting.
Interior angles. Exterior angles. Alternate interior angles. Alternate exterior angles. Corresponding angles. Very nice, guys. That was very nice. We'll let the audience decide. Okay, sorry about that. let's finish this up, guys, real quick. Finish it up. That's a little harsh. Okay, the inspiration for it actually just came. It actually just came last. Yeah, Fortnite. It came last period. I just started thinking, I'm trying to do these like charades to get them to get it, and then I'm like, you know what? This is a dance. And guys, you are part of the next fad. You. I have a task for you guys to finish up this lesson to see if you really understand what we're talking about here, and hopefully you maybe remember this from last class. I'm going to give you one of these angles, and you're going to give me all the rest of them.
Yeah.
That's 100 degrees. Find the rest of them. Go. Yeah, you could do like angle 1 equals this, angle 2 equals that, angle 4. Yeah, but you use this board right here. Or you can use yours if it looks really similar. But you just put it like this. Your answers are going to be angle 1 equals blah, angle 2 equals blah, angle 3, whatever. Don't use your protractor. Yeah, you're using that. Wow, you guys are...
I kind of forgot how to do that.
That's okay. Try your best.
I don't know how to start.
Here. Yeah. Nick, can I give you a hint? What do you know about those two?
They're equal.
Okay, Sarah, do you have a question or do you have the answers? Okay, hold the answers. Hold the answers if you have them. Some of you got the answers. You're getting them. No problem there. But some of you are like, uh-huh. So I'm going to test you guys out. Not only on what the degree is, but what they're called compared to this guy right here. Oh, so get to studying right now. You have your notes. You have your alternate interior angles. You have your alternate exterior angles. Yeah, see how, man. Yeah, exterior, and they're alternating, and then alternate interior.
I'm used to using the difficult one, so
You mean your angles?
yeah.
No, just use that number. Yes.
I have a question.
Okay, I'll just go through it all together. So just because time.
Really important question.
It's not. I'm not saying it's not, but I do need to get through this so I can give you some time. Sorry, Emily. I know it's a good one, but I can't. Okay, guys. The first one I can get pretty instantly is angle 1, which is 100 degrees. And the reason that they're the same is because they are vertical angles. You guys remember vertical? Okay, now it's time for me to ask you guys some questions. All right, I'm going to ask one of you the angle and another one what they're called together. So, for example, someone gave me this, great, and then I ask someone else, what are these two? And your answer should be their vertical angles, right? Okay, I'll go here with Scout, this one.
That is 260.
Uh-oh, that hurt.
It's all right. So, it's not 260. Jake, what do you got? Sorry? It's 80. Now, Jake, you don't have to answer this, but he could have done it many ways, but I'm going to ask another person, what are these two together called? And that person will be Davis. Supplementary. Aren't these two added to be 180? So they're supplementary. All right, Betsy. What angle? Sorry? 80. Sarah Curtis, these two. Supplementary. You guys get that? All right, next one. I'll go with Alyssa. 100 is correct. Parker, these two are called? Sorry? Sorry? That's okay, because he's going to phone Annie. They're corresponding. They're corresponding.
I thought they were X
One's exterior, one's interior.
So what does that mean? Alternate?
Corresponding. Josh, this one. 6. 80. Murphy. I'm going to give you, it's a trick question. I'm giving you that ahead of time. These two angles. They're interior, but they're not alternate. They're not exterior. They're not corresponding. Supplementary. They're just supplementary. Okay. Mandy. 100 degrees. Cole. These two. Alternate interior angles. And last one here, Sarah Curtis. 80 degrees. These two right here, Chelsea. This one and this one.
Are they?
Trick question. Supplementary. You guys okay with those? Okay, the terms are important, the angles are important, and both of them combined justify your answer. Some of you can say, Mr. A, you can just look at them and you know what they are. Great, but you got to prove it to somebody, not by looking at them, not even by a protractor, but by telling them what kind of angles they are based on the parallel lines and the transversal. Example number 3. I'm just going to have you do one part and see how you guys do. Do you guys see a transversal crosses two parallel lines so that the measure of angle 4 is 75 degrees? Which other ones have 75 degrees? So you just have to tell me angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4. Which ones also have 75 degrees? On example number 3. Example number 3. Page 563.
So all of the answers?
Yeah. I'll ask different people, possibly, maybe one person. Okay, which other angles are equal to 75 degrees? Give me the first one, and I want you to give them in order. So angle 1, angle 3, angle 5. Give me the first one that would be 75 degrees as well. Give me the first one, Murphy.
I was going to say 2.
Okay, angle 2 is the first one. All right, angle 2 would be it. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
I just realized that the ones that are the same, 80, 80, 80,
Mm-hmm.
they're all even, and the ones that are
Okay, that is a pattern
Or
here.
is that just
It's just this one, coincidence. Yep. Because I can have 81 and 90, 81, 99, and throw that off a bit, or just switch them up. But that's a good observation here. Next one, Peter. Which one else would be 75? Okay, angle 4 is 75, but they gave that to us. They gave us angle 4 is 75. You give me the next one?
8.
The next one would have been angle 6, and then angle 8. Okay. Who knows what angle 2 is? 75. Who knows what angle 7 is? Oh, hold on. Time out.
I don't know when.
But don't say his name in vain. Don't just call out God's name if it's not serious. Were you being serious about it?
Yeah, I was. I was being serious
Okay.
about knowing that. I didn't know.
Only he knows.
Yeah, don't do that.
I
Don't do
had
that.
the 8. It was 80.
Angle 7. Sorry, go ahead. Angle 7. Someone call out. 105 degrees. 105 degrees. Okay, angle 3. 105. Angle 1. 105. Angle 5. Angle 6. That's all right. All right, I think you guys are getting this. Hopefully you do well with it. All right, your homework is simply 17 to 31 odd.
Parker, you need a piece of paper? No.
Hey, Nick.